Welcome back to Taking Turns, the podcast where we have real conversations about the work, people, and programs that make a difference right here in Guilford County. Today's episode is all about supporting families and building stronger communities. I am joined with
Yolanda Blenman, with supervisor with Thriving Family Support Services.
And Stacy Greene, program manager with Thriving Family Support Services.
And today we're going to be talking about what that mission really means, why this work matters, and how Guilford County is creating spaces and resources that help families feel supported, connected, and seen. So before we get into that work, I would love for the listeners to get to know you guys a little bit. So tell me a little bit about who is Yolanda and who is Stacy.
So again, I'm Yolanda Blenman, and I have actually been working with Guilford County going on 25 years. I have done a little bit of everything, but most of my career has been in social work. And I just love working with families. Outside of that, I love just having fun, crocheting, and
What you crochet? What
I
do you
do crochet everything.
Everything. I need one of those little bucket hats with
Right.
the frillies
Those are
around
cute,
them.
right?
I can't crochet. I don't have the patience.
Most people
but-
come to me for baby outfits, though.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah.
And what about you, Stacy? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I too have been with the county for a very long time, since about 2001, working in child welfare in various capacities. So I've been there for a very long time trying to impact. Outside of work, I love spending time with my family, traveling, and sometimes I'll do a little baking here and there. I try not to tell a whole lot of people that, but
You have to tell us what your favorite thing to bake is.
I do pound cakes
Oh, girl.
And they're good.
and German
I
chocolate
love a
cakes.
good
So, yeah.
pound cake. I bake one thing and one thing only, and that's a chocolate chip cookie. I've gotten really good at it, so we can
Okay.
trade.
Oh,
Now, do you do the browning butter?
I do it sometimes. So I have a brown butter chocolate chip cookie. I have a light brown sugar chocolate chip
Okay.
cookie. I love chocolate
Very
chip cookies.
good.
That's the one thing I can bake.
and I love chocolate chip cookies
Okay, so we
myself.
can trade.
Yes.
We can trade. Okay, getting into this new department. Having a new department is very exciting. So can you tell me a little bit about what's special about building something like this from the ground up?
So, yeah, awesome. Like, we started back in 2023, and our commissioners and directors, the admin, had the vision of bringing a program to children's services so that we can help families, help them upstream instead of downstream, like helping them before they could get into like a CPS report or something like that. So the idea was thought about with helping identify families' needs and connecting them with those particular resources. So it's been a great journey, like just building this program and meeting, just collaborating with families, like seeing where they are, meeting them where they are, and helping identify their needs and meeting their goals. So
And that leads me into my next question. I was wondering, what are some of the biggest needs that you're seeing with families right now in Guilford County?
So, of course, we have a lot of families who are needing help with kids who have behavioral issues, um, connecting them with therapeutic services, helping them identify clothing and food resources. There's a lot that's out there, but a lot of families really still don't know where they're at in their communities. And then, of course, there's the housing issue, which is a systematic thing. Now, that's not something that our program focuses on, but if we're working with them already, then we do help them navigate that process.
Okay. Can you go into a little bit more about what your program is actually focusing on, like the pillars of your program?
Yes. So, our program, we help provide support. We help them navigate through different resources. We provide case management for families. We help advocate for them. Like we don't call our social workers social workers. We actually call them family advocates. And that's a friendlier terminology for our families. Like they connect more with families on that aspect. And we help with budgeting. We help connect them with, again, like I said earlier, therapeutic resources. What else? We do food management, connect them with FNS, like food and nutrition services, if they're needing help with Medicaid, things of that nature. Is there missing something, Stacy?
No, but I just wanted to highlight what Yolanda had said is that we were very intentional about what our name was going to be and what we wanted to call the staff that actually help families. And family advocate was a more friendlier term in order to engage the family. And so we try to be very intentional in everything that we do so we can build that relationship with the families as well as our community.
Yeah, because what Thriving Families, that feels like a very hopeful name. And so what does that really mean to you? And I know you went into being intentional about what we were calling a family advocate. So go into a little bit about those titles and what they mean.
So with our family advocates, we provide a lot of support and advocacy for our families. So to us, that fit. Like we were really contemplating like what names should we name our social workers, and we were like Thriving Families advocacy, and it all just
Yeah.
correlated together. And when it comes to the Thriving Families, Stacy was really on that thriving part, because we want to see our families thrive, and that's the main
Absolutely.
thing. How can we connect with them and identify those particular needs so that they are thriving? So when we actually do exit out of their lives, they're continuing to thrive, and they know how to connect with those particular resources on their own.
It's about assisting families of being self-sufficient by connecting them to community resources that are out there in Guilford County because we have a wealth of community resources. And so making sure that the families are connected to those resources. So thriving, we want to assist them with going to that next level. Families, they are the experts to their own family situation. So we're there to push them, assist them getting to that area, and that's where support comes in. We're here to support you all in whatever's needed for your family. So, Thriving Family Support Services, I think it was the best fit
Mhm.
for
Was.
our community.
Yeah, I guess my next question, it seems like these services are family focused, but I think when people are thinking about social services, like what is the difference between like normal social services and the services that social workers offer versus what this program is offering to families?
So again, besides we're voluntary, um, so families can choose to work with us or not work with us. Also, we work with families that are here in Guilford County, and they have to have a child that's in the home under the age of 18. But one of the things that do stand out with our program is even though, um, let's say mom or dad and the child is in the home, let's say grandma is in the home as well. We're going to work with that whole family because that whole family is caring for that child that's in that home. So let's identify everybody's needs.
So one of the things that we also ask them is, what do you need?
Mhm.
And so we're going based on the family's needs. They're identifying what they feel is the need for their family, and we're building upon that.
Well, that's awesome. That seems really cool, and it seems very centered on family approach, which I think is great. And I know that sometimes this work it can be kind of heavy, but also meaningful and important. So I just wanted to ask, what keeps you guys grounded and motivated to do this kind of work?
Seeing the success that comes from families, seeing families make it, seeing families thrive and be resourceful, and um, knowing that they see a difference and the impact that they're making on their families themselves by making the changes and working with the supports that they have at hand. So that's what keeps me going.
And I would absolutely agree. The impact and the appreciation that we receive, thank you, that goes a long way. And so we're here to see what we can do to assist the family. And so to me, that makes the difference in seeing the kids, making sure that their needs are being met. And so that's a gratifying uh, thing to see. And I think as social workers, I mean, that's one of the reasons why we come into this field. We have a
Right.
passion for that. And so it's just a wonderful feeling. Mhm.
Amazing. Can you share any success stories that you guys have had?
Oh wow, yeah, we, we've had several actually. And I'll just go back. We had a mom who had 3 kids with special needs, and she came in needing assistance with like getting um food and everything established, housing established, school established for the kids. We were able to come in, provide those supports for her. She was able to get a vehicle on her own. We were
Wow.
able to help her fill out applications to get housing. She was able to get housing established. We were able to do referrals for her to get furniture in her home. But the main thing was she was able to get the children to the schools that they needed to assist them with their needs. And that was something that she was really thankful and grateful for. Um, so just successes like that, we've been able to keep families together. Like we've had a sibling who was taking care of her siblings and just providing resources in that case management there. We also provide parenting because some of our family advocates are Triple P certified as well. But we were able to provide that parenting aspect as well, just to help her navigate taking care of younger siblings that she had never taken care of before, and making sure that they were safe in the home and established in school and things of that nature. So we've had several success stories.
That's amazing. So these services are literally changing and shifting people's lives and livelihood. That's great. What is Triple P certified?
So it's a parenting program. So it's, I'm trying to think of, Stacy, help me out here with.
Is a positive parenting program that actually assists families with giving them tips on how to deal with or work with their children depending on their age. And so it could be potty training, it could be positive reinforcement, discipline techniques, just different various things depending on their age. And there is a teen program as well, but we give them tips on how to manage what's going on with their child.
Awesome. Yeah. So, how can Guilford County residents find some of these resources?
With they can always contact us to actually do a referral and work with our program, or they could actually, it's called findhelp.org, and they can put in their zip code and find different resources within their community that way. Of course, there's like United Way and different resources of that nature that will provide services, information for services as well. But utilizing Thriving Family Support Services for helping them connect with different resources in the community is another way.
And like Yolanda said, that there are some families that don't want the extended services where we're coming out working with them. They just want to be connected to resources within the community. So we do offer that as well, where we're connecting them, providing them with the information so they can get connected to resources within the community. So yeah.
Cool. Speaking of resources, I know you guys are having an event coming up. So can we talk a little bit about the Thriving Families event?
Yes. So April 11th, 10 to 1. It is an event that we're asking families to register for, but it's an event that we can come together with the community and different resources that are in the community and allow families to see that these are some services that are, available to them, that some families may not even have known that were accessible. And so that the community can, let the families know, hey, we're here. We're here to support you, here to serve you.
Like Yolanda said, this is a free, high energy event packed with resources, giveaways, and fun for the whole family. We're proud to partner with GCS Family Academy to bring this one-stop event to our community, to provide parenting tools, mental wellness supports, hands-on activities, and involving our local organizations ready to help families thrive. Hear that? Thrive again?
That's the thrive. I love it. I love it. So for our listeners, that event is Saturday, April 11th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 1203 Maple Street in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Right.
And you can expect to learn about some resources. They're going to be doing some giveaways and also some lunch. Please make sure that you register for that event. For somebody who's listening to this podcast and they're hearing about this event and they might be thinking, I don't know if this is for me. What would you want them to know? And what are you hoping for people to walk away with from this event?
What I'm hoping that people walk away from the event with is, if they feel that it's not for them, come and check it out anyway. You never know if something is for you or not for you unless you really come and explore. And you can always call and ask a question. We're more than happy to answer any questions. But we're wanting families to walk away with the knowledge that there are services and supports out there for us so that we can continue thriving. And that the community is coming together as one for the families.
I would say it's a upbeat, empowering. It's for anyone who cares about children and families and their community well-being. So we want to make sure that there's an awareness of there are resources out there and we're working together to help our community. And so to me, that's the importance. And so that's why we want you all to come out, enjoy, see what some of the resources are out there, because we want to continue to strengthen our community. And so that is definitely our goal, and provide awareness about resources and within our community.
It sounds like a great event. I hope that, the turnout's good, and hopefully people come out and get some of those resources, because it sounds like they're very important resources, and have some fun too. I heard there are going to be bounce houses out there.
Well, we may have some, was it like Connect Four?
Some games.
And we're going to have some games. We're going to have a coloring area for the kids. I'm working on the face painting thing.
Yeah, we're definitely trying to make sure that we have something for each age group. So but I also want to thank my team for their hard work, but also our county manager, our deputy director, our division director, our assistant division director, for their support and wanting to make sure that this program is successful. And so shout out to all of them.
Yes.
Shout out to everybody that make things come together.
And my team, they are hardworking family advocates.
Yes.
Well, this has been awesome. This has been some really good information. I've learned a lot. Is there anything else that y'all want to share?
No, I think that's good. Got anything else?
No, just come on out and have some fun.
I would like to ask for you to give me that website again, where people can go to find some of these resources. We mentioned it a little bit earlier.
The findhelp.org. Yes, it's called findhelp.org. And what families can do is actually put in their zip code, and they can find resources within their community.
You can also call social services and get some of this information as well. So that phone number is?
So our phone number is 336-641-6828.
Well, thank you so much. I'm glad you guys came to talk today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.